Hello, mighty FDAs. We have a little bit of not fun stuff to discuss with you today, but we're going to try to be energized and interesting, all the while discussing it. Okay, so what today's topic for this video is team meetings, and kind of to give you guys an idea of what they are, what their purpose is, and what us as team leaders have control over in these team meetings, because there seems to be a lot of confusion and misunderstanding as to these things. Okay, so right away, first off, with the time and date of these team meetings, that's not something we control. That's not something Courtney controls. These team meeting dates and times have been set for more than a year. So when we come into our positions, which was at the beginning of September, they were already given to us the same way they're given to you. The same way we signed it in our contract, you also signed it in your contract. You guys signed your contract, I think, in around winter of last year. So that's more than 4 months ago that you guys knew these dates. So if you really did have a problem with having dates at a certain time or a certain day, then that's something you should have addressed immediately. Maybe you shouldn't have been agreeing to sign a contract if dates were that much of a concern, because it does say that these meetings, these times are mandatory. If you really still feel like there's some sort of concern or problem with the time or the date, you can talk to Courtney. But like I said, a lot of it isn't always in her control. But it's worth a try if you really feel like that's something you want changed. But if you guys are going to provide us feedback, please don't make it about the time or date. That's not something we can do anything about.
All right. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the purpose of why we have team meetings, because there's a lot of confusion about why we actually do the team meetings. Please keep in mind that the team meetings are for professional development and learning those transferable skills. Being an FDA doesn't just entail you guys working at that front desk.
No.
It's all about the extra things outside of that. And so we try to use the team meetings as an opportunity and a space for you guys to learn those soft skills that you need. In terms of topics that we're picking topics that we feel are a little bit more different. They're a little bit more refreshing and unique, especially for the returning staff who've been to a number of team meetings beforehand. We're trying to pick topics like self-expression and creativity, as well as overcoming adversity, because we think that those are important things and things that FDAs go through.
And different things.
Different things, right? So if you guys want to see more universal topics like communication, time management, role modeling, leadership,
professionalism.
Yeah, please let us know, because that's something that we can control and that is in our power. So let us know, and I feel that that would be more feedback that we could really use to help you guys have a more enjoyable experience at the team meetings. And now Tanya's going to talk to you guys about another concern.
Food. Yeah.
Food.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so our purpose for our team meetings is strictly professional development. With that being said, snacks are not our main focus. Also, we have a limited budget where we allocate funds towards coffee tea for 70 people, prizes for our activities, and for Rockstar of the Week or the newsletter winner. We also allocate funds towards supplies for these very activities, and sometimes even for a guest speaker that we think would have been very helpful. With all of that being said, food should never be your main concern. It's very disheartening for us as team leaders that we put in a lot of time and effort into these team meetings to give you guys the best possible experience at each team meeting, and we try to take everyone's concern into account, but at the end of the day, there's only so much that we can do as well.
Just the way the team meeting times are set up, like we said, they're given to us. They're from 1 to 3:30, and they're set for those times for a very specific reason. That is enough time after lunch for you to have eaten lunch, and it's enough time for you to go home, prepare dinner. The way our budget is set up is we have a pretty limited amount on what is allocated to food. We try to work best as we can with the budget to give you guys food, but you can't expect an entire feast. That's not realistic either. Yeah. So when you're providing us feedback, go further than, oh, you want real food or something like that. If there's a really cheap type of snack or food you like, then maybe let us know, something that we can work with, then that's fine. Otherwise, that's not viable feedback either. If you guys have any other questions or concerns about team meetings, do let us know. We, as much as we want you to learn, we want you to have fun at these things. We try to make them really interesting. A lot of your feedback was great with that being all said. So keep it up, guys. We'll be talking to you soon, okay? Take care.